as you grow your business, you scale it up, what happens? Well, we find out very quickly that there's a big difference between being a great financial advisor, which many of us were attracted to the industry to serve, and being a great CEO, being a great business leader. Well, in this short video, I have a remarkable entrepreneur that I had the privilege of interviewing on my video podcast, AES Nation. Each week I interview some of the top entrepreneurs, mostly outside of the financial services industry, for other fellow entrepreneurs. But I wanted to bring it to us as financial advisors. This particular remarkable individual, she has built some phenomenal businesses, never wanting to build a business. She was an accidental CEO like many of us. Her 5 lessons are remarkable and are going to help you accelerate your success even more. I'm John Bowen, CEO of CEG Worldwide. Stay tuned. You definitely don't want to miss this.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights. Real results.
Okay. Most of us didn't set out to become entrepreneurs, running companies and managing way too many people. Well, I mentioned to you, and this is my podcast. It's an interview with Sally Kowalczyk. Sally is just an amazing individual. It's a great story. I'm not going to go into the story here. You can go to asnation.com, and it's, as you can see, a 38-minute interview filled with all kinds of insights. But what I've done is I've taken kind of her 5 keys to success that she shared, having been an accidental CEO, that we can use to accelerate our success even more and get through these real challenges of leadership and management so that we can build the great businesses to really serve the clients, our teammates, our partners, and in our enlightened self. Let's start with number 1. Number 1, be ready to seize opportunities. This is something that's so important. What happens is, over and over again, as we have more success, there's going to be more opportunities. And this is why it's so important for us to get clarity of purpose, why we're doing this, what our vision is, and then make a decision. Should we seize that opportunity? If it's the right opportunity, it's aligned with what our BHAG, Jim Collins' big, hairy, audacious goal, we want to take advantage of it. Now, if it's not, then I want to introduce a concept called hell no. We're going to be very, very focused. But if an opportunity comes that is just, amazing, we've got to seize that. And we've got to recognize that it's never going to be perfect, but taking advantage of it. We're seeing more and more advisors, because of what's going on in our industry, that I'm the average age of the top financial advisors. I just recently turned 60 at the time of this recording. And wow, all of a sudden we're finding ourselves maybe not quite as immortal as we thought. Well, a lot of M&A activity, mergers and acquisition going on. Is that going to be the right opportunity? Is there a new person, bringing on board all this? Be ready to seize those opportunities. Second, what I want you to do is so important is to go ahead, and this is from Sally again, is don't go it alone. Get the expertise you need. This has served me well in every business that I've done. There's so much talent out there that by working with trusted business associates who are using the same, they're bringing the talent in, find who's actually making it work. Proven talent, okay? And I mean proven. I've hired along the way many consultants and coaches when I was a financial advisor that really, they all, I'll give them credit, gave some value, but not anywhere near. So you want to be extremely selective, but bring in that talent when you need the help. Number 3, what Sally talked about in that podcast that is so important, and I think in our industry in particular, is taking gender out of the mix. Sally has an extremely successful defense technology company, and she was sharing with me, I believe it was on the podcast interview, it might have been off, but that she's been in meetings where she's people don't know who she is, and she's CEO running this, and she's asked to get coffee. Okay, it's just not a good thing. It's so important, whether it's gender, race, I don't care what it is, that why would you limit yourself as an entrepreneur to, and let's take women for an example. Why would you cut out half the population that opportunity to work together and make a huge difference? See, this is so important. We all know, we hear it, diversity. I want you to do it on merit, but having the right people around you is just critical. And we, that should be enough said, but we need to be more proactive than ever. Okay, on 4, build a team that complements each other. So often, and I know early on in my career I made this mistake. You want to hire people like you. Well, that's the last thing that you want when you get building businesses. You want to have a diverse group that thinks differently. Yeah, we need to have to work collaboratively and play together and really make a big impact. But what we really want is divergence of opinions so that we can complement each other and really make things happen and accelerate that success. That is critical. And the last Sally shared was number 5. And 5 is prime your brain for success. This is something that it's so much Sally talks about, and so many of the fellow entrepreneurs I'm in mastermind groups, in our own mastermind group roundtable, so much of life is a mindset. What do I mean by that? It's kind of the classic glass is half empty, half full. We are so blessed. If you're watching this video, you are blessed. Not blessed because you're listening to me, but you're blessed because you're in the financial services industry, you're doing well, you're looking at how can you build, you might be frustrated, but you're looking at how can you serve clients even better and build a great business by doing that. Okay, we have such an opportunity. And in the financial services industry, we get paid disproportionately well. It is not, once you get it going, particularly if you're delivering what we're talking about, a great client experience, wealth management, the average financial advisor delivering a world-class wealth management experience. So beyond investments, what they're doing, they're netting $881,000 a year. Okay, that's a pretty good income almost anywhere in the States or around the world. Having that positive attitude, knowing that, it's not a linear, it's a bumpy road that we all have. There's a lot of wobbling going on. But we have the opportunity to really build great businesses. Even though we didn't sign up to be CEO, we want to be a great financial advisor. We are blessed to have this huge opportunity. We don't have to manage it. We can hire COOs. We can bring the right team in for whatever, strengths and weaknesses we want to assess ourselves. We're going to work and be very focused on our strengths, on our weaknesses. You don't want to build those up. You don't want to end the career have really strong weaknesses. You want to bring the right team members in. You can be a great leader. See, what our role really is, it's up to us to lead and inspire our teammates, our partners, our clients to really make a difference. They're all counting on you. Follow Sally's advice, and let's go make a difference. Wish you the best of success in achieving all that's important to you.
The CEG Advisor Edge. Essential insights, real results.